Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. Let's start the second part of our lecture 15. We are studying reliability of the system. Third example is, for the given system, assume that components are independent and find the probability that the entire system work, and the B part is the component C does not work given that the entire system work. सबसे पहले हमने probability find करनी है that the entire system work, or in other words we say reliability of the given system हमने calculate करनी है. इससे पिछली दो जो एग्जाम्पल थी हमने देखा हमारे पास एक में तीनों कंपोनेंट सीरीज में थे, दूसरे में दोनों कंपोनेंट्स पैरेलल में थे, तो उनको सॉल्व करना हमारे लिए इजी था. अब यहाँ पे हमारे पास कंपोनेंट्स सीरीज में भी हैं और पैरेलल भी हैं. जब आपके पास ऐसा सिस्टम हो जिसमें कंपोनेंट्स आर कनेक्टेड इन द कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ सीरीज एंड पैरेलल, फिर हम क्या करते हैं, हम इस तरीके से कनेक्शंस लेते हैं कि हमारे पास एंटायर सिस्टम सिंपल हो जाए. आइदर द एंटायर सिस्टम बिकम इन सीरीज और इन पैरेलल. सो इफ वी कंसीडर दिस पार्ट फर्स्ट, सी एंड डी, अगर हम पहले इस पार्ट को ले लें, इसको सॉल्व कर लें, इसको एक कंपोनेंट कंसीडर कर लें, तो फिर क्या होगा, हमारे पास पूरा सिस्टम सीरीज में आ जाएगा. सो फर्स्ट वी विल टेक दिस पार्ट एज ए सिंगल कंपोनेंट. वी से दिस पार्ट एज E. Okay. Now probability E works. इस कंपोनेंट के, इस पार्ट के वर्क करने के क्या हमारे पास प्रोबेबिलिटी है, C और D, ये दोनों क्या है, पैरेलल में है. तो C और D और बोथ, हमारे पास क्या यूज होगा, एडिशन लॉ. और की स्टेटमेंट है एडिशन लॉ. C and D are mutually non-exclusive. So addition law will be probability of C plus probability of D minus probability of C intersection D. Now when we have to calculate probability of C intersection D, what will we do? We will apply multiplication law. And as it is given in the question that components are independent, so probability of C intersection D will be equal to probability of C into probability of D. As we know, probability of working of component C is 0.8. Also the probability of working of component D is 0.8. We will substitute our probabilities and calculate the required probability. Now, as we have considered this system as E, now the whole system is become in this form. This is A, B, and we considered this, solve this system and suppose it as E. Now the whole system is in series and probability of working of E have been calculated, that is 0.96. Now we have this system A, B and E. A, B, E. सीरीज में, जब सीरीज में है तो इसका क्या मतलब है, probability of working of whole system is probability of A work and probability component B work and E works. So एंड है तो हम क्या यूज करेंगे, इंटरसेक्शन. इंटरसेक्शन है तो हमने क्या देखना है कि मल्टीप्लिकेशन लॉ लगाते हुए कि इवेंट्स आर इंडिपेंडेंट और नॉट. हियर इवेंट्स आर इंडिपेंडेंट, सो that will be equal to probability of A into probability of B into probability of E. We will substitute our values and get the required probability. Now let's come to the second part. The component C does not work given that the entire system works. हमने probability find करनी है. The component C does not work given that की statement है, so it means it is a conditional probability. हमने conditional probability find out करनी है. अब हमने A, B, C, D लिया कि system works. Now we say we have to find that component C does not work. ये क्या आ जाएगा हमारे पास, C complement. Given that the entire system works, ये probability हमने find out करनी है. This has to be find out. Now if we recall our formula of conditional probability of A given B, what is the formula? Probability of A given B, it is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. न्यूमिनेटर में हमारे पास दोनों इवेंट्स का क्या होता है, इंटरसेक्शन आ जाता है, और डिनोमिनेटर में जो इवेंट अकर कर चुका है उसकी एंटायर प्रोबेबिलिटी आ जाती है. तो यहां पे क्या होगा, सेम इज द केस विद हियर. द सिस्टम वर्क्स बट सी डज नॉट वर्क. इंटरसेक्शन हमारे पास क्या आएगा, सिस्टम वर्क करेगा एंड सी डज नॉट वर्क. इस दोनों का हमारे पास इंटरसेक्शन आ जाएगा. ओके, डिवीजन में क्या आ जाएगा हमारे पास, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ वर्किंग ऑफ द सिस्टम. सो व्हेन वी राइट इट इन नोटेशन, सिस्टम वर्क्स एंड सी डज नॉट. सी डज नॉट को हम किससे रिप्रेजेंट करें, सी कॉम्प्लीमेंट से. तो ये क्या आ जाएगा, ए इंटरसेक्शन बी intersection C complement intersection D divided by probability that system works that have been calculated. Now again we are having intersection. It means we are going to apply multiplication law. Events are independent, so their individual probabilities will be multiplied. When there is C complement, when the probability of working of C is 0.8, then probability that C does not work will be 1 minus 0.8. So we will substitute our values and calculate the required probability. Example 4. Reliability of components is given. Find the probability that system fails if components fail independently. Here we have to find the probability that system fails. As we know, what is reliability? Reliability is probability that system will work. Now we have, how we will calculate it? We will first find the reliability of the system and then we will take its complement. We will get the system will not work, will fail to work. Okay. Now let's come to the system. What we have? Again, we have 5 components in connected in the combination of series and parallel. As I have told you that when components are connected in combination of series and parallel, what we will consider, what we will do, we will simplify them in such a way that the whole system converted into either a series or in parallel. In the previous example, we solve it in such a way that whole system becomes in series. Now we can see we can convert this system in parallel. How? If we first consider this portion and then this part, then it will become in this form, in parallel, and it will be easier for us to find the reliability. Okay, so let's suppose we consider this portion as F and this as G. F and G. Now we have to find the reliability of F and reliability of G. How we will calculate? We can see in F there are two components A and B connected in series. When the components are connected in series, there is AND in their occurrence, A and B. So probability of F is equal to probability of A and B is equal to A intersection B. Components are working independently. It is given in our question. So it will be equal to probability of A into probability of B. We will substitute its values and probability of F becomes 0.49. Now we will consider component G, part G, and G depends on C, D, E. Again, these three components are connected in series. So there will be AND between their occurrence. When there is an AND, we use multiplication law. Events are independent, so we just multiply their individual probabilities. And we will get probability of working of G, that is 0.512. Now our system becomes in this form and the reliability of F is 0.49 and probability of working of G is 0.512. Now the reliability of system will be F works or G or both, and this is the statement of addition law. When we use addition law, we see F and G are mutually non-exclusive. So we will have probability of F plus probability of G minus probability of F intersection G. Now how will we get probability of F intersection G? By using multiplication law for independent events. By substituting probabilities, we will get the reliability of the system. Now, if we see what we have to find the probability that system fails. हमने not working की probability find करनी है, fail की probability find करनी है. ये हमने working की find किया है, reliability find की है. So when we have to calculate the probability of system fails, we will find complement of reliability. 1 minus probability that system works will give us the probability that system will fails. 1 minus 0.75112 and we will get the required probability. Thank you. This is all for this part.